Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel guys. Today we will learn how to solve system of three linear equation by using Jacobi method. So here is our system of equations. Now we have to solve it by using Jacobi method. So our first step is we have to check either our system is strictly diagonally dominant or not. If it is strictly diagonally dominant, then we will converge to our answer very fast. So how to check either it is strictly diagonally dominant or not? Let's write the system in form of matrix. We have to write the matrix of coefficients. Here it is 3, 1, -1, 2, -8, 1, 1, -2 and 9. So our system will be strictly diagonally dominant when the absolute value of these diagonal elements, this one and this one, is greater than the sum of the absolute values of these. Here it is 1 plus absolute value of -1, which is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So as we can see that absolute value of 3 is greater than absolute value of 2. Similarly, let's check this one. -8 absolute value is greater than absolute value of 2 plus absolute value of 1. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 and absolute value of -8 is 8. So 8 is greater than 3. Next, absolute value of 9 is greater than the absolute value of 1 plus the absolute value of -2, which is 3. So 9 is greater than 3. Now we are good to go. Now we set up the iteration as I'm not going to explain the formula like writing the general formula. I'll explain while step-by-step procedure you will learn how to solve the system by using Jacobi method. So first we have to write the first variable, which is x, in terms of the remaining, like x is equals to, let's write this one first, 3 plus y. On the other side will become negative of y, 3 negative y, negative z, it will be plus z. 3 is multiplying here, so on the other side it will divide. So x is equals to 1 over 3 negative of y plus z. Now we will write the x. We have to write x in terms of the remaining one, then y, and at the end z. So let's write y. So y is equals to -1 over 8, negative of 5, then minus 2x plus z. On the other side will become negative z. So z would be 1 over 9, 8, negative of x plus 2y. Now how we'll solve this? For first, as this is an iterative process, so we'll take some initial guess. Let's suppose initially x, y and z is equal to 0. That is, we can write in terms of like x, y, z is equal to 0, 0 and 0. So now first iteration. We can write, let's move it, x, just to show that this is the first we get this value of x after the first iteration. We will write like this. This is equals to 1 over 3 minus y plus z, and for y is equal to minus 1 over 8 minus 5 minus 2x. I'm just writing it down, then we will put values and calculate at the same time. Is equals to 1 over 9 8 minus x plus 2y. Now as we know that our initial guess is x, y and z, three of these are 0, we'll simply put the values 1 over 3. 3 minus the value of y is 0 plus 0, so we get 1 over 3, so we'll get 1. Here negative 1 over 8 minus 5, 2 into 0 0 0, so it is minus minus plus, so the answer is 5 over 8. In the same way 1 over 9 8 minus 0 plus 2 into 0, so the answer is 8 over 9. Now this is how we usually solve this, but in this video I'll show you how to solve it by using calculator. Actually in every iteration we have to, just like this x1 y1 and z1, now the values are, let me write down for you, x1 y1 z1, the values are 1, 5 over 8, you can write it in decimal as you wish, 8 over 9. So we'll put these values in the next iteration, I mean in the second iteration. So now I'll show you how to solve it by using calculator, because as you can see, if we do this procedure it will take like a lot or longer time. Now I'm going to show what we will write on calculator. Okay, as you can see we have three variables to calculate, x, y and z, and three variable we put the values of these x, y and z like the initial guess. So on calculator let's name these the values, the new values that we get after putting the older one. Let's name x capital X, y capital Y and z capital M. You can write any other which are available on your calculator, of course. So 1 over 3 minus, now as you know that we have to put the older value, so let's say on calculator we assign the value of x to A, the value of y to B and the value of z to C. So for older values we will write as, in place of y we will write b, 3 negative of b, plus in place of z we will write c. In the same way we will write the rest of these, 1 over 8 negative of 5 minus 2a negative c. In the same way 1 over 9 8 minus a plus 2b. Okay, now let's see how we can write it on calculator. We have to put, say, colons. Okay, I'll directly show you how to write it on calculator. So here is our calculator. Of course we have to press the on button. To write capital X, press alpha, and here you can see there is capital X. Press capital X. Now we'll have to put the equal to sign. Let me tell you one thing, we will not press this equal to sign, we will press this one. So press alpha and then equal to. Now we have to write this one, 1 over 3 bracket 3 minus alpha b plus alpha c, close bracket, then we'll press colon, alpha colon y for y, alpha y again equal to negative 1 over 8 bracket negative 5 negative 2 alpha a negative alpha c, close the bracket again, alpha colon capital M, alpha capital M is equal to 1 over 9 bracket 8 minus alpha a plus 2 alpha b. Where is b? Here it is. Oops, let me correct it. Alpha b, close the bracket. Now we will press this calc sign, press it. Okay, now the calculator will ask us for values. I'll draw the table real quick. So here is our table. Now let me tell you one thing. The new values x, y and m, these are the new values which we'll get after putting the older one. And these values, I mean, when we have to put the values which calculator is asking, we have to put the values of these a, b and c, I mean the older values. You will get a clear concept when we do it. So let's start. Let's name it capital X just for convenience so that you don't forget. And the older one, as our initial guess for values are 0, 0, 0. So first the calculator is asking for the value of b, which is our y, which is 0. Press equal to c value 0 because our initial guess are 0 for x, y and z. Press equal to a value is 0. Now the calculator is giving us the value of x. As we know that capital X, we have assigned the value of x to capital X. We will write it down. This is 1 and this is our first iteration. Press equal to y value is 5 over 8. This is fraction. We can turn it in decimal places by this button. So our value is 0.6250. Let's write it down. 0.6250. And the value of m, as we know that we have assigned z to m, the value is 0.8889. Now press equal to. Now again the calculator is asking us for the value of b. We know that the b is assigned to y, c to z and a to x. For value of b, we will put this value into calculator, which is 0.6250. Press equal to. Now for the value of c, we'll put this value right there, 0.8889 equal to, for value 1 is 1. Now the next iteration, this is a second iteration. This is 1.0880. Press equal to 0.9861 equals 0.9167. Okay, now let me tell you one more trick. As you know that I have put all these values into calculator. To save this time, you can as we know that the value of b is the value of y. This is the previous value, 0.9867. Now this is already in our calculator, so we'll simply put b, which is the last y, alpha. We know that the value of b is saved in capital of Y, alpha y. Press equal to. The value of c is in the previous one, m, alpha m. A, the value of a into the last x, which is alpha x. Now we don't even have to write these values. Plus equals to. The next value of x is 0.9769. Press equal to. The value is 1.0116 is equals 0.9871. Again, the previous value of b is in capital of Y, alpha y. Press equal to c in m, and the value of a in x. Press equal. Here is our value, 0.9919, 0.9926, and m 1.0051. It may seem a bit complicated for you for the first time, but if you really try it, it will be really easy for you. Now as you can see, I have calculated all these values. Now let me tell you about the stopping criteria, where we have to stop. When all these values match the previous one. Oh, let me calculate the one more because this doesn't match. So for b, alpha y, for c, m, and for a, x. So now the value is 1, 1, and 1. This is our 10th iteration. So if the value of x matches with the previous value of x, value of y matches with the previous value of y, and the value of z matches with the previous value of z, then it means that we get our answer. For example, if there is, like, suppose there is 0.2, here it is 0.4, here it is 0.7, and the next values we get are 0.2, 0.4, 0.7, it means that we have solved our question. So in this case, our answer is x, y, z, 1, 1, 1. You can also check either answer is correct or not by putting these values into our system, which is right here. I've already put these values. You can see after putting the value of x, y, and z is equal to 1, 1, 1, we can say that, see, like 3 is equal to 3. After calculating this, there is -5 is equal to -5, and 8 is equal to 8. So it means that our answer is correct. So that's all. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends so you can help somebody else as well. Thank you so much.